So hello and welcome back to another video. I'm Dave and this is Stu.
Good evening.
So...
Or good afternoon or good morning.
So Stu, I've not shown you anything about this before, have I?
I've only seen your videos, but I've not seen it on the Amazon website.
That says it all though. So that's me hugging you for what this experience is going to be afterwards. So basically what we're going to do is, you may have seen me gloss over this in the video, you know, beforehand, but we're going to actually go through the comments because there's way more now. There's like, it's 69% off, which is hilarious in itself. But there's like 255 reviews on this, and I just keep watching this because it keeps getting funnier, and the Japanese are brutal with the comments.
Oh no.
So we're just going to have a laugh and look at the comments and see what piques our interest.
Okay.
Right, so let's go down here. Some of these ones are going to be so brutal, I imagine.
Right,
so let's. I thought this was already translated, but apparently not. Can I translate this, please? I love the way Google's like, nah, we're good. So translate to English. There we go. Did not anyone say I was wrong? What?
The people who made this responsible and said that's anything.
Oh right, I get it. So it's like, did no one that made this say, is there anything wrong with this? You know?
Yeah.
There's something terribly wrong here. This is not Gundam Breaker.
Yeah.
Is it up to the... What? Now you do not have to buy it.
Oh, so it was not up to scratch. So there's less parts. A very, very short scenario by the sounds of it. Online only watching. What?
That might be like spectator mode. Extraordinary landmines are rare in recent years. What? Oh, there we go. I heard that it was fucking shit, but...
Beyond imagination.
Oh my god, somebody actually liked it? Why did this happen to the series that was made of good games? Even if I tried to customize with planning and enjoying it, the mission is too stressful, I could care less. So I think it's... the username there is Asmell. I just find it funny that they're saying, you know... It's still 1 star, but I kind of enjoyed it. That says it all. Should consider purchasing again.
Yeah, like that guy said, the PS3 user, he said that, yeah, you should just buy it for a bargain sale, so... Yeah.
So buy it if it's, like,
bargain,
discounted.
Yeah.
This is not Gundam Breaker by Oolong Tea. I think it's not even worth 1 star.
I can only believe that I am stupid.
What?
Bad character design, not a story, not interesting, yeah. That's what a lot of people have been saying, haven't they?
Yeah. There is no choice but to be disappointed. Oof, that's brutal. I was expecting too much. I was betrayed considerably.
This is also, you know who Review Bra is, don't you?
No.
No, well, he said, well, there's like something similar to this where he says, my disappointment is immeasurable and my day is ruined. I was waiting for something similar to that. Probably. That's brilliant. That's
series
perfect.
Fans should not buy it, and that's the opening line. I pre-ordered it, and just before I got it, it was useless.
Camera work parts severely. Yeah. So it's lack of parts, lack of story, lack of camera work.
I do not feel a refreshing feeling by Jameson. Although I can understand that I tried a new challenge. The absence of content that made it simple was stupid. I feel like that was a factor. That floating around is annoying as well. Going around the arena collecting boxes is a pain in the ass. Part of this is like trying to translate this as well, you know, while you're reading through. The meaning of new. It was a piece that was disappointing, man, but when I play it, I felt that the game is overwhelmingly degenerate.
New rather than numbering. Oh, right, I see what he means, yeah.
I thought that it would not be sold at full price. Ouch. Girls under the same daughter, a scenario below the following. What? I don't understand that one. Let's see what else we got here. We got 255 reviews. There's got to be some funny stuff in here, right?
There's the extraordinary landmines.
Meaning of new. Also, a packing simulator garbage. I love Gundam. I've played Breaker 1 to 3. Honestly, 1 was subtle. 2 and 3 was amazing. I think 3 was personally god gay.
So it was so 1 to 3 was like pretty damn good then.
Apparently, I know you and me haven't played 1 through 3, and I really want to play 3 now after seeing all of this and playing the demo of the other one. But
well, you've played Gundam games, haven't you?
Yeah.
Oh,
you and me have played Dynasty Warriors Gundam 3 together, and that was fun.
That was really fun. See, I've only played that Gundam game. I've not played any other games apart from that.
Yeah,
I've watched the animes and all that, but that's it.
Well, like you and me playing Dynasty Warriors Gundam 3 on co-op was fantastic.
I like being Unicorn.
Being Unicorn and just going around and destroying everything.
Banana for the win. As expected. Yeah, it's
works to eliminate the history of the series so far.
Wow. They're not sugarcoating it.
23 pages. Holy. This has got significantly larger in terms of how many people have... Let's write a purchaser questionnaire. What? Bastard is an action game.
He's literally saying like the battle is kind of poo. The story is kind of poo.
The thing you get from all of this, from what I've seen so far within like the past week and a half,
the story's poo.
No, it's just like everything is terrible compared to the other version. But the thing is, even people that haven't played the other games, like us, basically they've come into it and said, "Yeah, I regret this. It was terrible." It's still sold at 4,000 yen. That was on the 24th. That was 2 days after launch. It's the 4th of the 7th now, and it's only just holding 2,000 yen here.
Oh boy.
It's terrible, but it's funny to have a laugh at. All the new elements are garbage.
I got better points. Pros and cons for both work and story.
Oh, there's one con. The fact that they carried out a beta test a week before the launch. That's not a beta test, that's a demo. From now on, you can buy Gundam Breaker 3 second hand. See, this is what you'll see over and over and over again. Is people just turning around and being like, buy 3.
Yeah.
Let's see here.
There were various problems.
I think it really is better not to buy. Contributor, developer feces. Although you pointed that out.
It's like, what?
1 star by 2 stay. There are various problems though. It says it so casually.
Yeah, there's some problems.
I got trapped in a box and was unable to move. The way you tried not to burst out laughing there and end up swallowing. Page 3. What can page 3 have in store for us?
Camera work is rubbish.
When the enemy NPC is fucking stupid. The story is fucking... I just love the way they cut themselves off. That guy seriously is just swearing like, brother! His username's brother. But he's just swearing and going to town like crazy. To say the least.
It was...
Did you want to finish that one off?
Yeah. In all goodness to the previous work is done, yeah. So it's it's just basically a stressful game.
A stressful, really crappy game by the look of it. I love the way he says, I wanted to quit the game while feeling of garbage. Contributor, owl. Owl says...
I like that. It's an owl. I like owl.
The game is named Gundam Breaker, but it has nothing to do with the other 3. Ouch.
So it's a standalone.
It's a standalone in the sense that it stands alone in how bad it is.
I'm really sorry.
Perfume says, I'm really sorry.
I regret buying it. Yeah. So what, the screen messed up as well.
Basically,
a useless obstacle.
People have been saying it lags out a lot. Like, the part where it just freezes. Loads.
Garbage, just garbage. Yep. Okay. In the bad meaning, new.
So the idea of putting new at the beginning was to like soft reboot. Apparently, they were releasing it to everybody like in the world, and it was the idea is it's not just an Asian marketed game. So they were going to be like, oh, it's a new venture for us. It's a whole new world to sell to, and yeah.
No.
I bet everyone's glad that they didn't name it Gundam Breaker 4 now. What the hell? Do you want to just
6 out of 24 editing postscript.
So what is this? Oh my god!
Oh, so someone's literally documenting everything here.
The tempo's bad. The camera work is bad. I let it go without motivation, and the price collapse is bad. So yeah, that's one thing, because you've been keeping up with it just a little bit through my videos. The first launch week, they went from full price game, like you can imagine in the UK, where it's like $60. They went down to about $20 in the first week.
Did they sell it very well, or?
I'm not quite sure about how well it's sold. I'd have to look at how many units have gone so far, but I mean, even Andromeda didn't do that, you know, in terms of price drop. Normally they do that only when they're like either really desperate or the game's sold enough and they just think, oh, we can make up some sales on the side. I love the way it's not going to page 4 here. Let's try page 23 and see if that loads.
I think that's...
Nope, let's try and shortcut this by typing 4 in the top. Oh, there we go, it shortcutted it.
It is simply not fun.
I love the way that's the first one that comes up.
Yeah, the same movement is not very good as well.
Well,
so.
I showed you the couple of videos before this where I was like, check this out, right? It's terrible. Yeah. When we compared the two, and your first reaction to the third one was like, just what was going on because of how fast it was moving. You should not buy it by the found rule. I'll let you deal with that one.
So it was terrible.
You can see a pattern emerging here.
Oh, so he was playing the beta as well. No. just no.
Do not buy the game with a new price. So basically, don't buy it on launch.
And that was just like, buy Gundam Breaker.
Oh yeah, that one by Yamada here just says goodbye Gundam Breaker, so...
I think he's just...
So the one thing you get through all of these is this very negative sentiment from all the Japanese fans, and they all say the same thing over and over again, which is the core gameplay is crap. It's not the same as 3, and for even new people that are introduced to it, they're just like, this game doesn't feel good.
Yeah.
You know? It's messed up, but it is funny reading some of these comments. Let's buy it after thinking carefully there.
Just wait for him to patch it, basically.
That's what I said in one of my other videos, but the thing is, the patches that they've announced are like really light. They're like, oh, we might fix the AI and we might improve movement and stuff, and we'll include co-op battles online at some point.
They need to do a complete overhaul then, basically.
Yeah, a lot of people have been wanting that. The thing is, they announced the Steam version as well before the Steam sales, and basically there's been no news of that since. What do you reckon's going to happen with that?
I don't know. They're going to have to do it with the PS4 version first.
Yeah,
patch that. Do a complete, well, not a complete overhaul, but do something.
Well, you'd think about it,
and
right?
And then do it with the Steam version.
They'd have to patch it to a immense degree. Like, people in the comments have been saying there's no way they can fix this with small patches.
Yeah, they're going to fix the camera angles. They're going to fix the movement. They're going to fix the battle.
Basically, they might as well just remake the entire game or just release the previous one.
They're going to have to bring in new parts and all the parts from the previous games.
Well, the thing is, they're committed to it as well. You know, like with... some of the other games that have been released that have like free content where they've actually been held to it, where it's like, okay, we'll have to keep releasing free content over a certain period of time. They said we'll bring out 100 new Gundams over a gradual period of time alongside this for free.
If they're going to bring out a new Gundam, then they're going to have to bring in a patch with that Gundam as well.
Yeah, so they've got to introduce all these new suits and balance them and these patches to fix everything.
Let's say they bring in an Astray into like if it's not already in, right?
Yeah.
Let's just say that they brought that in. They're going to have to bring in like movement fixes, camera angle fixes, and then when they bring in like another new Gundam, they're going to have to bring in like more combat fixes.
See, the thing is, I don't know whether the camera fixes will just be a general thing across the board. You know, like you can imagine certain ones to do with like core gameplay, it'd be like camera, movement, things like that. But I can imagine combat would take a lot of tweaking.
Give them more free maps as well.
Yeah, because like I've been saying that it's interesting how I think it's going to take like 6 months to a year to fix this thing. But I mean, everybody else is kind of skeptical at this point and being like, not kind of sure on this one.
Yeah, it's I don't know. They're going to have to do something what's going to please the audience.
It's almost as if they've taken EA's route for Andromeda, where they go into an unfamiliar engine, try and mock something up that's really good, release it early because it's rushed for a deadline, and then they scramble to fix everything while everybody else is complaining and the price is dropping as a result.
It's a physical early access game.
It literally is early access. It's basically still in beta.
But they should have just done it for like 20 quid, it's like $20 or whatever.
Yeah, it would have been better if they'd have released it at a discounted price, but actually spent more time fixing it.
But then again, if it's like treated as an early access, they'll get all the features hopefully later on in the year.
So just finishing up then, the only news we've got recently is that the smaller patches that they're going to be releasing to hopefully fix things even a little bit are going to be between July and August.
Right.
But after that, they've not announced any roadmap.
Oh. No.
Yeah, that has me worried when all they've got planned is for August and then that's it. You know.
Oh, no. Well, they're going to have to fix everything in August then.
They have to fix everything over the next 2 months.
It's going to be the complete edition of Gundam Breaker Complete. That's what it's going to have to be called.
Thing is, what do you reckon will happen if they don't fix it within those 2 months to a considerable amount?
Give them a voucher. I don't know. I don't know. They're going to have to give somebody some...
Give people an IOU that bought the game saying, look, we owe you one good Gundam game.
I think they're going to have to do something. Whoever's like been playing the game, they're going to have like a discounted price for something what's in the PlayStation shop or the Steam shop.
Yeah.
They're going to have to...
I feel sorry for people who expected it on Steam at like the end of summer, and now it's like, when are we going to get this? You know?
Yeah. But yeah, just treat it as an early access, but hopefully they're going to fix everything by the end of next month.
Whew, it's going to be crazy seeing what happens.
I hope they do anyway, because it looked fun from what you showed me, but it's just like...
I know, right? It's a shame. I don't like seeing games when they're like this, but...
Just seems rushed.
Anyway, we'll call it there, and we'll see you guys next time.
Thank you.